In the distant future, the remnants of humanity are in a struggle to earn their right to survive on a new planet, protected by formidable dragons. With limited defenses, Earth's mightiest beasts are resurrected through science and technology, giving the humans more than a fighting chance against reptilian natives. After splitting into several opposing clans, humanity's biggest threat may still be themselves.
Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I'm your host, Senpai, and welcome to our first ever Cyberzoic video, which I guess kind of coincides with Beasts of the Mesozoic, but whatever, right? So, David Silva earlier today had made a very special post regarding the Cyberzoic line. Some concept art, and a confirmed list of the dinosaurs that we'll be seeing so far. So let's go ahead and dive into this post, shall we? What is Cyberzoic? It's finally time for us to take our first glimpse at this new world. In the distant future, the remnants of humanity are in a struggle to earn their right to survive on a new planet, protected by the formidable dragons. With limited defenses, Earth's mightiest beasts are resurrected through science and technology, giving the humans more than a fighting chance against the reptilian natives. But after splitting into several opposing clans, humanity's biggest threat may still be themselves. It's been nearly a year since I began working on Cyberzoic with talented concept artist Ross Perischetti, who did the awesome concept art that you see here, which we'll get to later. These two images depict the main clan of the story called the Technologists, one of the 5 human clans, each having a unique look. Again, we'll get to that one later. Here are some key facts about this line, and we're going to discuss them individually as we do this video. The dinosaurs will have cyber-enhanced armor, hence the name of the era, but there are no cyborg dinosaurs or cyborg dragons. May I just say, what a relief. The last thing we need are robotic dinosaurs. Or robotic dragons. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Has given us our fair share of that, to be perfectly honest. Not that there's a problem with Yu-Gi-Oh!, but they really do go over the top with the various designs. But it's just armor on the dinosaurs. It's not like actual bionicle skins, which I am very happy about. Like, honestly, if we got cyber dinosaurs in a Beast of the Mesozoic based line, I think I would have lost it. In all honesty, I would not be supporting this. But cyber enhanced armor, that's something I could get by with. And it does kind of remind me of the photos I've seen of the Dino Riders, which did have like battle armor and things like that. I wonder if this will follow the same formula. Anyway, second on down the list, and this is probably the better news about these dinosaurs, the dinosaurs are just as scientifically accurate as they are in Beasts of the Mesozoic, and the same figure molds will be used, allowing for extra compatibility with Beasts of the Mesozoic. So basically what the saying is not only are the dinosaurs going to be accurate, but they're going to look exactly like they will in Beasts of the Mesozoic. So the dinosaurs that we'll be seeing on this list shortly will cross over to Beasts of the Mesozoic with the same exact sculpt, possibly with a different paint job, which we'll get to later. And that's something I'm really excited for, especially with some of the releases that are already planned. And I'm so excited. I can't wait. Honestly, I have no idea why I shut this thing down so quickly. But anyway, continuing on. This is a sci-fi story, but it's still grounded in our own reality, albeit in the future. Thus, Beast of Mesozoic could be seen as a prequel to the story. Nothing much there, I guess. It just really kind of builds up the universe a little bit, and I think that's okay. There will be plenty of humans and a few robot characters, many of which are planned for 3/4 inch figure treatment. So I'm assuming that means that these figures are going to be in scale with the dinosaurs that we're going to be getting, which I guess would be pretty cool to have a human scale with a dinosaur, because I'd honestly love to see the scale of my Triceratops right about now, or the scale of the T-Rex that we're going to be getting here pretty shortly. And honestly, the possibilities are endless. Each Cyberzoic release will have a Beast of the Mesozoic counterpart color, thus a female Cyberzoic and male Beast of the Mesozoic version of each species. I'm not sure how to interpret that one. I know that the Cyberzoic releases will be different colors than the ones from Beast of the Mesozoic, but however, it says female versions Cyberzoic and the male versions are Beast of the Mesozoic. The next line does say, however, many Beast of the Mesozoic releases will still be exclusive to this line, so only a few dinosaurs will get a repaint, and some dinosaurs, and I'm guessing all the dinosaurs, will translate back to Beast of the Mesozoic. So what I'm assuming from this is that we can treat these second variants of the dinosaurs as a different sex. So Beast of the Mesozoic dinosaurs are males, and the ones that we see in Cyberzoic are females. I'm interested in knowing more. Anyway, continuing on, a mini comic with the ongoing story is planned to come with each figure. So each little figure is going to have like a little comic book rather than a card, and I think that'd be pretty cool actually. Like, it builds lore, it builds universe, and that's something I really like. I didn't think it could happen in an action figure line, but what the hell, let's go for it. I think it'd be a pretty cool idea and a very neat way to create the story. That'd be badass. 2 preview figures will be first, Utah Raptor and a Kilobator, both of which we've seen already. The remainder will be supported via crowdfunding, though the platform is yet to be determined. So we are going to definitely be getting the Utah Raptor and the Kilobator. However, the rest need crowdfunding, which is totally fine. I'm not sure why they have to decide which platform they need to determine which they'll be crowdfunded. I think it's pretty obvious. Go for the Kickstarter, like the last 3 times. I mean, that makes sense. All 3 Kickstarters from the past, the Raptor series, the Ceratopsian series, and even the Tyrannosaur series, they both surpassed their goals and all the creatures were unlocked. It would make sense to do the Kickstarter one again. I mean, it makes total sense, right? Unless there's something else, something better that I don't know about. Let me know in the comments. Cyberzoic is not limited to just dinosaurs, as the story incorporates wildlife from multiple areas, which could also be made as action figures later on. So what I'm getting from this is we're gonna be getting not just animals from the Mesozoic era, and not even just non-dinosaurs like pterosaurs and marine reptiles, but things that lived before and after the dinosaurs. My guys, if we get Gorgonops or Enostransevia, Dimetrodon, or hell, even a Smilodon, those would be pretty sweet, especially if they were like scientifically accurate. Well, they're already going to be scientifically accurate, so what am I worried about? Let's go! But yeah, I'm quite excited about this. Like, in all honesty, I can't wait. Some existing Beast of the Mesozoic figures will be reintroduced into Cyberzoic with new colors, including, but not limited to, Yutyrannus, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Dryptosaurus, Triceratops, Styracosaurus, and Diabloceratops. None of the 1/6 scales raptors seem to have made it on this list, but this is just an example list, I think it is. So I don't think this is all of them. However, the inclusion of Tyrannosaurus Rex and Triceratops is interesting, and I honestly think I might look out for them. Especially because I have a Triceratops, and I have pre-ordered a T-Rex, and I am getting 2 Styracosaurus from the line, so it would only make sense if I checked out the one from Cyberzoic, just to be sure, you know? And the last one we need to see is the dragons. The dragons will follow a natural history aesthetic as compared to the traditional fantasy look. These figures will vary in size and will be released less frequently than dinosaurs. I don't know why the word dragons is in quotes. I don't understand why it's in quotes. I just take the quotes out and make the D a lowercase. the dragons aren't going to be as common as the dinosaurs, which I guess is understandable considering the fact that I think the dinosaurs are going to be more popular because we've already gotten dinosaurs. But then again, dragons could be pretty cool too. Either way, I'm not complaining because I love both dinosaurs and dragons. It's just I love dinosaurs more. And I do love that they're making these dragons more realistic and grounded to real life science than like making them goofy. I'm sincerely hoping that he makes like a wyvern or something, because that's realistic. I know a lot of people say wyverns aren't dragons, but when you think about it really, the only way for a dragon to exist is if it was a wyvern. There's no six-limbed vertebrate alive today, especially reptiles. In order for a dragon to exist, it had to be a wyvern. There's no way. So I'm quite happy about this, and I can't wait. Anyway, the last part of the post set reads out, also, shown here is the initial list of the planned dinosaur species to be created for Cyberzoic. There will be an additional new species for Beasts of the Mesozoic, which will be announced later. So this is already pointing out the fact that Beasts of the Mesozoic no longer has dinosaur families, but they will have individually named species coming out on their own, which I think is pretty fun. It means that we don't have to really crowdfund them anymore as like a unit. I'm guessing. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Families such as hadrosaurs and chylosaurs, spinosaurs, sauropods, and many others are expected to be introduced later if the line is successful. But we can only commit to so many figures at once if they are given the proper attention. I'm sure there will be plenty of more questions, so feel free to ask below. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to bring this to life, and I hope that it finds the support that it needs. There will be much more progress and announcements in the months to come, so get ready. The Cyberzoic Era has begun. Ladies and gentlemen, hadrosaurs and chylosaurs, spinosaurs, and sauropods are on the cards. And that's not all of them. There's so many more. I don't care what you guys say. I want a frickin' Spinosaurus to go with my T-Rex. And I want a 1/18 scale Argentinosaurus. I know it's going to be massive. Like, if it is a 1/18 scale one, I know it's going to cost me an arm and a leg. But I really don't give two shits of a flying... I want it. I want a 1/18 scale Argentinosaurus. That would be... that wouldn't even be a figure anymore. It would be a statue. That would be a monster. Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next. I'm looking forward to seeing more announcements for Cyberzoic. We'll definitely be covering that on the channel. Of course, now we're going to be talking about the concept art we see here. So these are the technologists, I believe, with their armored dinosaurs. So we're going to try our best to identify. It looks like we got a pterosaur. Hopefully that's something that we can expect to see. We have what looks like a T-Rex or some sort of tyrannosaur just by the two fingers. And then we have this guy over here. It could be a tyrannosaur, but that would be a classic mistake because if we look here, this dinosaur has 3 fingers on its hand. And David Silva mentioned that Allosaurus was confirmed to not only be in Cyberzoic, but Beasts of the Mesozoic as well. So, that being said, I think this is actually an Allosaurus, which I think is a pretty cool concept. I love Allosaurus. It's one of my favorite carnivores. That's probably why I mistake the Saurophaganax for an Allosaurus in that one reaction video I did on Hell Creek. But yeah, I'm looking forward to having an Allosaurus in my collection. Be Cyberzoic or Beast of the Mesozoic, I don't care. I would love to have an Allosaurus in my collection, a scientifically accurate one to boot. Now, the other thing I want to bring your attention to is this back here. That is not a carnivore. That animal is on 4 legs. And I'm willing to bet anything that this is a hadrosaur of some description. It has a very long head. Its feet look like hooves. Long, thick tail. And it has like a duck beak on the front. It has to be a hadrosaur of some kind. I'm willing to bet it's either an Amontosaurus, a Shantungosaurus, or something like that. And I think that's a pretty cool thing, because I would really love a hadrosaur. I want all the dinosaurs, to be perfectly honest. I don't care. But I love the dinosaurs that are displayed here. The Allosaurus, the T-Rex, and potentially an Amontosaurus. I think that's what we're looking at. But this is going to be sweet. I can't wait. And this is the next piece of concept art, again with the technologists. They're all kind of gathered like a knighthood or whatever. And they have an armored Triceratops by the looks of it. I'm not too crazy about the armor. I love the gun, so Jesus Christ, this thing's built like a tank. The visor is pretty cool. Got another cannon here on the back. And a sharp blade on the horn. I'm looking forward to seeing what the color inspiration for this. Because clearly this isn't... I mean, I get this is concept art. It's not the finished look, but this is going to look very interesting. And now, for the moment I know you all have been waiting for, is what are the Cyberzoic dinosaurs that are planned right now so far? Well, it's time for you guys to get the list. We have Utahraptor Australomasis, Achillobator Giganticus, and these are the two we know about right now. Let's get on to the rest of the ones that we didn't know were coming. Cryolophosaurus ellioti, Dilophosaurus weatherly, Acrocanthosaurus atokensis, Ceratosaurus nasicornis, Allosaurus fragilis, Stegosaurus stenops, Miragaia longicolum, Kentrosaurus eotheopicus, Pachycephalosaurus wyangomiensis, Carnotaurus sastri, Edmontonia rugoscendens, and Sauropelta edwarsorum. Boom, 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 and boom. Big boom right here. For those of you who've watched me long enough, you should know that the Pachycephalosaurus is my favorite herbivore and my second favorite dinosaur after T-Rex. Holy fuck. Pachycephalosaurus! I'm over the moon. Are you kidding me? I would kill for a Pachycephalosaurus. This needs to get crowdfunded now, because I want that Pachy. Not to mention Acrocanthosaurus, another big carnivore, almost as big as T-Rex. That would be sweet! And not to mention Allosaurus, which I already established. And then Carnotaurus, that would be pretty cool. All of these dinosaurs listed here are awesome additions. Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm so sorry, David Silva. You worked so hard on this, and I've kicked you in the teeth for it. This looks amazing. This is incredible. And these are all going to be transformed into Beast Mesozoic figures later down the line, and I can't wait to see it. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. My final verdict... Well, what can I say that hasn't been said? What can I say that has not been said? I'm excited! It's not Beast of the Mesozoic, but it's something that will be tied into it, and these figures will be turned into Beast Mesozoic figures. So it's a win-win. How can you say no to this? My guys, my wallet is going to be put through the ringer. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got for Cyberzoic today. What do you think of this list of the dinosaurs that we're going to be getting for the Cyberzoic line? I personally want my Pachycephalosaurus. I want it right now. Also, let me know your thoughts on the concept art or the Triceratops and potentially this T-Rex here. Let me know everything you have to say. But in the meantime, that's all I got to do for today. If you enjoyed today's video, leave a like, subscribe today, hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything new. Link to the Discord in the description down below. And until next time, this is Tran Senpai signing off. Alrighty then. Take care now. Bye-bye then.